Hello there, my name is Steve Caballero, and we are here at the Academy Skate Park in Vista. So the year was 1980, and I was a rookie professional bowl skater back in the day. And I had reached a point in my career where I learned a lot of the tricks, the modern tricks that were out. And once you get to a point where you can do pretty much every trick that's had been invented, your mind starts going and you start thinking about tricks like, that people have never seen before. And I remember I was at Winchester Skateboard Park, which was my local park in Campbell, California. And I remember was sitting by the upper keyhole, right near the snake run. And I was watching a friend of mine skate. His name was Robert Schiffelli, also known as The Fly. And he was a pro skateboarder back in the late 70s, and he rode for Tunnel skateboards. And I remember he used to do this trick where he would go up and slide fakie and then come around and do a fakie 360 right at the tile and then come around. So it was like a fakie 360 kick turn. I remember one time he went up and I was watching him, and he had a little bit too much speed and he pumped on the tranny, and his board just went and flailed up in the air, and he spun around in the air where the board was flailing around. And I looked at that and I'm like, wow, I wonder if actually that can be done, is go up and do a fakie ollie, because at that time, fakie ollies were kind of like a modern trick. So I was wondering if you could just do a fakie ollie, suck your legs in, spin the whole way around, press your legs back down and ride. And got my pads on and just started trying and it took me probably about a week before I actually landed one, but every time I'd go to the skateboard park, I would try it. Fakie ollie, spin around, fakie ollie, spin around, and finally I got my legs all the way around and kind of landed 3/4 and slid 1/4 of the way over and landed my first fakie 360 ollie air. So when I learned the trick, immediately I called my team manager at the time, who was Stacy Peralta from Powell Peralta Skateboards. And I had told him, and this was in my rookie year of being a pro in the Gold Cup series. And I told him, hey, I think I invented a new trick. And he was like, well, explain it to me. And I'm like, well, you kind of go up fakie like you're doing a fakie ollie. But as you come around, you kind of spin your shoulders around, suck your legs in, and do a full 360 and come around. And he's like, without grabbing your board? I'm like, yeah, without grabbing the board. And he's like, man, I got to see this. So I remember taking a flight down to LA from Northern California, getting picked up by Stacy, driving straight to the skate park, Marina del Rey, which was the contest that was happening at that time. It was the part of the Gold Cup series, like contest number 4 out of 5. And immediately I see Lance Mountain and Neil Blender. And they're like, we heard you invented a new trick. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what is it? They're like, it's a fakie 360 ollie air. And they're like, we got to see this. So as I'm walking like up through the pro shop up to the upper keyhole pool, they're practically putting my pads on for me, getting my stuff up so they could see this new trick. And tried it a couple times. I think I made my third one, and they were just totally blown away. And that was the debut of the fakie 360 ollie. And eventually Stacy Peralta named it the Caballero.